Buongiorno, everyone. It's not often you see us smiling like this after instant reaction, is it?
Very, very rarely.
Hey, well, it's not often you see us speechless as well in an instant reaction. We're normally wound up. We're normally ready to go. We're normally ranting away, but tonight we're going to enjoy ourselves. As the slogan goes, we're going to enjoy our weekend. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a good one, because, we thought Friday night, get this out of the way, forget it ever happened. No. Forget it. We shall not. We shall remember. We should savour it. It's one of the biggest upsets of the season happened tonight at the King Power, not just for Newcastle, but I think in the Premier League. It's an absolute madness of a result, but a thoroughly deserved result. But it just sums up Newcastle United. Only Newcastle United could go from that piss-poor performance last week against Arsenal, no effort, no energy, no nothing, to this tonight, taking the game to Leicester, a side that's third in the Premier League, a side that's in the FA Cup final next weekend, and we'll completely destroy them. We deserve the win. We are, obviously, as Newcastle, made it difficult for ourselves in the end, somehow managed to make a 4-0 lead nervous with about 10-15 minutes to go. But never mind that. What a game, what a result, what a night. What a night.
Incredible, man. I say, we just wouldn't have even expected this. We said before the game, a draw at best. That was what we were predicting. I think we'll take a good point. That'll be good enough. Just a step closer towards survival. That's all we really need at this point, especially after that Arsenal game last week. Shocking performance. Looked like we're already on the beach. Season's done. We're safe, but we weren't safe. All we really wanted was a few more points. Just keep chugging away. Just keep these games, like a couple of tough games like Leicester and Man City. You didn't really want a tougher run of games than that. It doesn't really come much harder. So just a couple of points before going up against Sheffield and Fulham. And if we weren't getting these points up to that game against Fulham, that would have been an awful, awful, hard-pounding, squeaky bum day. That would be. But before the run of, we had 5 hard games in a row, didn't we? I can't remember where they started from. It was like West Ham were 1. It was Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester, and City. Yeah. And then we were thinking, how many points realistically are we going to get out of any of them? I said optimistically 2 or 3. And we've got fucking decent points out of most of them. I am speechless. I don't even know where to begin. That's just the frustrating thing about being a Newcastle fan. The inconsistencies. We will lose to Sheffield United. We did in January. It's the likes of Tottenham, Liverpool, top 4 teams we'll get a result out of. And we haven't beat Leicester at the King Power in a few years. At St James's, Leicester in general. They usually give a good fucking slapping. We don't turn up.
Not Friday night.
Proper on Friday night. Last time, a Jose Perez flick on header, boom. Mate, just great performance. All the lads, Dubravka, Wilson, Willock. What a performance. What a performance.
Not a super sub, Joe Willock. He's a superstar. Yeah. Let's hope that Arsenal don't want him back in week and make it permanent, because what a performance from him tonight. Gets to the opening goal. Epitomises what Newcastle need as a team and in midfield, where he's pressing. He's making it difficult. He's getting the faces, and what a finish for the goal and all.
Yeah.
Wilson's on the screen now getting interviewed. He's been given man of the match. Brilliant brace from him tonight.
Yeah.
The blast was unreal. Especially that Jose Perez save in the last minute or so there. Stopped Perez tonight. 100th appearance tonight for Dubravka.
Yeah, Wilson's second goal now. The angle, obviously, it was a good first attempt. Try to curl it top corner, hit the post, and then to scramble onto the rebound and put it in for that tight angle. What a finish. And Richie deserves a shout out today as well. His ball for Wilson's first. I've also got to say Leicester's defence were fucking shocking.
Johnny Evans getting injured in the warm-up was a big plus for us, wasn't it? Big blow for them.
Willock had Show on toast in the first half. Fofana wasn't on his day of the day. Yeah. I think they pretty much handed it to her, to be fair. Got a couple of goals late on. Iheanacho showing his quality, and what a strike from Albrighton as well. Probably goal of the game for me, that. Great finish. So you see that they've got the quality, but we spoke about it with Chappie, end of season with Brendan Rodgers. He cannot hold out the end of the season, can he? It's another poor result for them. They're going to slip up top 4 again for the second year in a row if they keep going on like this.
They're trying their best. I think they're still about 4 or 5 points above it, but they're trying their best, like bottling it. Because if you're losing that badly at home to Newcastle, then I'm sure they've got some tricky games coming up as well. So West Ham are still pushing. So
the fact that we're 4-0 up.
Aye.
Fucking, I couldn't believe it.
I didn't even know how to celebrate the goals in the end. It was just pure shock.
Especially that Wilson one, like the one from the tight angle. Didn't even know if it was in or not. Thought it hit side net. I didn't even know what was going on. Can't believe it.
As soon as Paul Dummett scored, we knew we were in for an absolutely mental night. Like,
first goal in nearly 5.5 years. It's not often Dum gets on the score sheet.
Paulo Maldini. Not often. Oh man, that Jesmond header. He's there. He wants it. We did deserve it though. We've got a Boyer in the chat there, Leicester fan. Well done, lads. You guys were brilliant. Like, I don't know where that came from. I really don't know where that came from. That did not look like a Steve Bruce side. I don't know where it came from. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm still absolutely gobsmacked. I still can't get over that. We actually
Brendan bigged up Brucey midweek and all, isn't he? Says he's an outstanding manager and we're all laughed at him. But who's laughing now? Not Brendan, you, Brendan. Not you, Brendan.
See, Brendan, that was a bad move. Brendan did the Conor McGregor move. Bigged up, Corey. Bigged up his opponent, made him feel good. Thought he was in for it. Shock. The underdog came out on top of the night. Leicester, though, man, third in the league. And we just dominated. Better side. Took with chances. Dubravka was class. Until the Leicester fan there saying they were terrible today. Hope you're saying we're top player. So do we, but I can't see Arsenal letting him come to us now. Like,
Nah. Like I said during the stream, I think a season-long loan, like a Kennedy thing, would be the most realistic option. If we want to buy him, obviously Mike Ashley's going to have to put his hand in his pocket. And more know with like taking the Premier League to court and things, he wants out. He's trying to get the sale through. He's not going to be putting up big money. I think at least, like Arsenal say they want 20 million for him. With these performances, that value is going up and up and up. So 20 million at least. So I think realistically, we've got to get him back next season. And if that's a loan, a permanent deal, just bring him back.
Definitely bring him back. Like, I mean, I can't even think of anything else to say about that game. I need to take it in. I need to watch it back, take it in. Do you know what I mean?
Wake up in the morning, checking the scores, thinking I was pissed.
That was the thing we said we weren't gonna do. We said Friday night, we thought get it out of the way. Yeah. Thankfully, we can just forget about it, try and enjoy the rest of the weekend because we thought it was going to ruin the weekend. It's near the weekend. It's eclipsed the weekend. One of the results of the season by a long stretch. Can you think of a better result than that this season? I don't think I can.
No. Like, recently, we've done all right. Like, even draws. We've drew twice with Tottenham, drew twice with Liverpool, beat West Ham. First game of the season was a good result against West Ham. Other than that, obviously, the 7-0 at Morecambe, but I'm not going to say that doesn't count. Like for how clinical we were, 4-0 up, away to third place in the league. And like now, I'm disappointed that Dubravka didn't get the clean sheet on his 100th appearance because I think that would have made all the difference. 4-0 on the scoreline would have looked a lot better than 4-2, but we're still 4-0 up at the King Power with 10 minutes to go. So, yeah, great performance. It'll define the season. Like, we'll look back on this season. It's a fucking shit season. It hasn't been enjoyable. And we were saying before the game that we'll kind of wait for it to be fucking finished. Just get it out of the way because it's just been so stressful this year. Like, we just want to get it out of the way. But it's moments like tonight where it makes you think, like, it's worth it. Like,
I needed that. Like, I needed that to give us the thing to keep going. Like, because it is moments like that. Like, it is moments like that. It definitely is. Makes it all worthwhile in a way, like for times like that, because it's just Newcastle, and it pop up out of nowhere and put a performance and a result in like that, just to score the goals and I'll have a few goals to celebrate goals to enjoy a bloody watch along. We've been doing these watch alongs since COVID struck out a year ago now, and we haven't enjoyed many of them.
Watching fucking Brissy ball in my fucking bedroom has been lifting.
Oh, hey, well, I think I'll wrap it up. I'm saying, I wish we would have gone out. I would have gone out. I would have gone out. We need to celebrate this result. But we'll be back very soon for the player rating. Stay tuned, everyone. subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button, and we'll see you again soon. Enjoy
Enjoy
yourself.
yourself.